Dads, have you been feeling constantly exhausted, irritable, and like you're barely keeping it together? You're not alone. About 15% of all fathers experience perinatal anxiety due to the overwhelming demands of fatherhood, yet no one's really talking about it. Between juggling work responsibilities, family needs, and trying to maintain your own health, you're stuck in an endless cycle of stress that's quietly wreaking havoc on your body and your mind. And that dad bod, it's not just about skipping workouts. It's actually a physical manifestation of chronic stress, keeping your nervous system locked into fight or flight mode. But here's what most healthcare providers are not telling you. This stress isn't just affecting your waistline. It's compromising your health, your relationships, and your ability to be the dad and husband your family truly needs. This video is for the dad who feels like he's running on empty, trying to balance work and family, watching his energy drop, his patience shrink, his health decline, and quietly wondering, is this just what fatherhood is supposed to feel like? Because it's not. In fact, what we're going to break down today is why so many dads are stuck in this cycle of chronic stress, how it's actually affecting your nervous system, and most importantly, the simple but powerful cheat code to break that cycle without adding more to your already full plate. Let me give you a real-world example we see all the time at our office at Foundations Chiropractic. Dads walk in completely drained, tight shoulders, constant headaches, poor sleep, low energy, and what society just laughs off as the dad bod. But these are not just random issues. They're actually all connected. They're all signs of a nervous system stuck in chronic stress mode. And the most concerning part, most dads have normalized this. They truly believe that constant exhaustion and declining health are just part of the deal when you become a father. So let's break down what's actually happening to your body. Your nervous system has two primary modes. You've got the sympathetic state, your fight or flight response, and your parasympathetic state, your rest, digest, and recovery mode. Now, here's the problem. When you're constantly juggling work deadlines, family responsibilities, financial pressure, and everything else life throws at you, your body gets stuck in sympathetic dominance. It's like having your foot slammed on the gas pedal 24/7. And when that happens, your body continuously releases cortisol and other stress hormones. Now, these hormones are helpful in the short term, like if you're running from danger. But if they stay elevated long term, that's when they start causing real damage. Your nervous system was never designed to handle that level of sustained stress. And over time, this leads to something called dysautonomia, a dysfunction of your autonomic nervous system that impacts nearly every system in your body. This is where the domino effect begins, because chronic stress and elevated cortisol directly contribute to what we call the dad bod: increased abdominal fat, muscle loss, slower metabolism, but it goes deeper than that. Those same stress hormones actually suppress testosterone production. They reduce muscle recovery. They disrupt metabolic function. They increase inflammation throughout your body, which affects your cardiovascular health, your immune system, and even your brain. That's why so many dads experience that brain fog, memory issues, short tempers, low patience, and emotional ups and downs. It's not a character flaw, it's a neurological response. Now here's where most advice completely misses the mark. You're told to just work out more, eat better, sleep more, take supplements, but your nervous system is already exhausted. You don't have the energy to do those things consistently. That's the catch. You need healthy habits to heal, but chronic stress has drained that exact reserve you need to start those habits. So willpower alone isn't enough. You have to address the root cause first. And that root cause lives in your nervous system. Because until your body shifts out of survival mode, those lifestyle challenges will always feel like an uphill battle. This is where the cheat code comes in. Neurologically focused chiropractic care. This is not about cracking backs. This is about restoring function to your nervous system. Through gentle, specific adjustments, we address something called subluxation, which is neurological interference that keeps your body stuck in this stress mode. When that interference is reduced, your brain and your body can communicate properly again, and your nervous system can finally shift out of fight or flight and into rest, digest, recovery, and healing mode. That's why one of the first things dads notice when they start care is they sleep better. They have more energy, less tension and pain, better mood, and over time, improved overall health. It's like hitting the reset button on your nervous system. And here's what makes our approach at Foundations Chiropractic different. We don't guess, we measure. Using advanced insight scans, we can see exactly how stress is affecting your nervous system, where the interference is, and how your body is functioning. That allows us to create a personalized care plan based on objective data, not guesswork. And instead of just chasing symptoms, we focus on restoring your nervous system first. Because when your nervous system works better, everything else gets easier. Your energy improves, your recovery improves, your capacity to actually follow through on healthy habits finally comes back. Dad, you deserve to feel your best, not just for your family, but for yourself. This is not about adding one more thing to your to-do list. This is about doing the one thing that makes everything else possible. Because when you take care of your nervous system, you get your energy back, your patience back, your health back, and the ability to show up as the dad you want to be. We've seen it happen over and over again. Within just weeks, dads start sleeping better, feeling better, thinking clearer, and showing up differently at home. So if you're ready to stop running on empty, the first step is simple. Schedule your neurological insight scans at Foundations Chiropractic. Let's actually see what's going on beneath the surface and create a clear, personalized plan to get you back to feeling like yourself again. The energy, the health, and the capacity to do things for you and your family. Click the link in our bio to get started.